Okay. Hi, everybody. We are going to go ahead and just do a sprint immediately to give people time to get here. When you do show up, just let us know in the comments what you are reading. When you do show up. Okay, that was 20 minutes. Hi. Got some comments. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. As of right now, you're dealing with a 2-year-old who didn't take a nap today. I am so sorry. I hope you were able to get is it a little guy or little girl down? I hope you're able to get him down. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you. I love rain sounds so much. Let me know. I guess she is not reading yet, but what are you reading, Cheryl? Thank you. Ollipops. I can never hold this up. I always forget where the camera is. Cheryl is reading Midnight Sun. I don't think I've heard of that. Who is the author? And what kind of book is it? Oh, we could tell what we're reading. Duh. I read 11 pages of Jurassic Park. Reread for me. Michael Crichton. I've got a lot of books I'm reading right now, but also going to be reading some of Revolution and World Missions, which is my Christian nonfiction book club book.
Oh, your hand is cold.
Oh, it's a Twilight book. Okay.
Oh,
I have never read any Twilight ever.
sweetheart, your
or
hand
seen
is
any.
so cold.
Are you you want to show what you're reading?
It's okay. Your furnace is here. It's okay.
Can you show what you're reading, please?
I just want to let you know.
Joshua.
Okay. There's Dark Matter by Blake Crouch.
How many pages did you read?
I don't know.
You didn't pay attention to where you were?
I just start reading. I mean, I don't really think. Then I also have Christ Above All by Dr. David Jeremiah. This is a kind of a Colossians. How would you describe it? It's not a commentary, but more like a guidebook with Colossians. And then I have 9 Marks of a Healthy Church by Mark Deaver on my phone that I'm just reading through because it's an old school book that I'm just trying to get through. I have a massive pile of school books that I'm trying to read and review before I start new classes and start piling on more books. I feel like it's a good way to help keep my theological juices.
Hi, Micah. Are
Hi,
you reading or will you be writing this evening? Okay, she has a son, 2-year-old little boy. Hubby just gave him a bath, picked up my living room because it looked like Hot Wheels threw up in it. But now I can read. I will still be reading Breach of Honor. Nice. I know about the Hot Wheels. You guys see us. There's a big mess over there. Because kids.
Yeah. No. Also,
he likes Dr. Jeremiah.
This
is your first book by Dr. Jeremiah, isn't it?
Yeah, I know your grandpa.
Yeah, my grandfather, who was a preacher, likes him.
But I mean,
this is your first.
We'll see.
First time.
Yeah, I have to
checking him out.
For me, it's I have to really read a good few of someone's books before I really start liking them. With some exception, A.W. Tozer, I read The Pursuit of God, and I was I vibe with this name.
I understand.
Yeah, and I'm
has anybody else read Tozer? He has a very distinctive style and way he writes, I feel like.
Well, I almost wonder, because wasn't a lot of his books written after he died, though? Because they're sermon collections and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, a lot of it is sermon collections, but it's stuff that he wrote, I think, that they put into.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
That's normally what sermon collections are, I think. So.
Yeah. But yeah, Dr. Jeremiah, we'll see.
Hi, Tori. Welcome. I'm glad you could come tonight. Oh, oops, I can't type tonight.
Oh, I didn't
Only
even
one
notice that
Josh.
at
I don't
first.
think we have two here.
I have my id.
I know. I didn't even notice that either.
I have
Apparently, I'm blind. I actually am,
The-
wearing the glasses.
For you Legend of Zelda nerds, there's the Dark Josh somewhere around here hiding. I have to go fight him eventually.
Okay, Jamie has read one Tozer, and Micah has also read a lot of Tozer, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
What Tozer have you read, Jamie? And Micah, what would you say was your favorite? If you remember, if it's been a while, I might be like,
Yeah, 'cause so far,
what was my favorite?
So far of his, I've only read The Pursuit of God, and then I have, what was it, The Attributes of God, Volume 1?
I think Mackenzie's beat you out, actually, my sister. Because
right.
she's like, I think she read 2 A.W. Tozer books just last month.
They want to hog all the collections of all the other cool Christian theologians. That's fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a historical Christian works collection. How about that? Like, they're going to be over here like, oh, look at my C.S. Lewis collection. I'm going to be like, that's cute. Look at my Ignatius of Rome collection.
This is my first A.W. Tozer book, and I'm still in the middle of it. So, Pursuit of God, and this is his copy. I don't think I own any personally. No, I don't think I do. Micah said The Attributes of God was one of his favorites. Nice.
But yeah, like I guess I'm just gonna end up being that historical Christian that's just like, yeah, bro, I gotta lie, I was just reading Clementine the other day, and like he was pretty cool, bro. But Athanasius was my jam.
The Knowledge of the Holy was a good one too. I don't know if I've heard of that one.
I feel like there's a lot of A.W. Tozer books we don't know about.
I know. Well, because we just found that. We found a Christian store. It was like a Hobby Lobby and a Christian Barnes & Nobles combined. But they had more A.W. Tozer books than I'd ever seen. And there was quite a few I'd never heard of. So, yeah. And Jamie read. That's the one she read, The Knowledge of the Holy. Nice.
Sounds like some sort of like crazy, like weird sounding fantasy book. The Knowledge of the Holy.
Did you want to read a Would You Rather for us?
Oh yeah, sure. Pick one out here, actually.
Oh, Tori knows what I'm talking about. Mardell's, yes. This is our first time ever being to one. We had no idea it even existed, but it's so cute. I got a bunch of like little homeschool stuff for my little 4-year-old. Josh is right. The majority of his books were published posthumously. Yeah.
Oh, see? I was right.
You were right. Yep. No, I didn't know. I didn't say you were wrong.
Okay.
I just didn't know.
Okay. Oh, here's a good one.
Jamie also has a Mardell.
Yeah.
I've just never. I've never been to one.
Every
I've never had one.
single Hobby Lobby that we've been to and we've seen has always been by itself.
Yeah, they've never had a Mardell's by it.
I mean, I'm not going to complain if Mardell's just start popping up. Next
I agree. Honestly, Tori, I will. Yeah. I will go over to Hobby Lobby to buy a bunch of yarn, and then I'll go over to Mardell's to get the books and the homeschool stuff.
Yeah,
I oh my goodness.
Show her the store, and like she goes straight back to the homeschool stuff, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like thinking to myself, I should not have shown this, because she's already got like 2 books in her hands, and she's like, oh wow, look at this one. Oh,
I think I bought 6 or 7 for her.
Yeah, 6 or 7 little homeschool workbooks. Yeah.
And then I bought 1 book for myself. I wasn't going to buy it for myself. I took it in the cart. So that was your fault. Cool.
Oh, Cabela's. Yeah.
You heard of that?
It's like Outdoor Man.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. I have heard of that.
It's like
I have heard of that. He loves the
massive hunting and like outdoorsy outfitting shop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a tough one. Would you rather see a minute of your future or see a minute of your friend's future?
I don't want to see a minute of anybody's future.
But which one?
That's like not. I don't like that question.
It's like That's So Raven, but like only a minute.
But then, like, if it was something like really bad, then you'd like feel bad, and you'd feel like you
Now,
have
keep
to
in
tell your
mind-
friend. But would your friend like believe you, or would you be able to tell your friend?
Right.
I don't know. But then
But
it's
also,
also
like-
like really freaky seeing a minute of your own future.
Right. And then, but you only see a minute, and keep in mind, like, it could be at any point in the future.
Yeah, they could just be
Yeah.
sitting on the couch watching TV the whole time.
Yeah, for that whole minute, and you'd be like, "Well, that was kind of useless." But then that could happen to you, where you're flashing forward to the future, and you're just sitting there reading sprints for a whole minute that you're looking at it, and you're just like, "Well, I knew that was going to happen."
Yeah.
That
I don't
doesn't
know.
benefit
I
me.
guess maybe my friend's future, because like my own future, that just seems weird.
But then why would it
Tori is
somehow-
with me, friend's future.
But then how would that not be weird?
And Jamie also says friend's future.
Because
it
then-
would still be weird. It just wouldn't be like as
though? But
weird.
then what if your friend was
See,
like, "Oh my
Micah
gosh."
also says my friend's future.
But then your friend would be like, "Oh my gosh, you're violating my privacy," because
I don't have those
You know?
kind of friends.
you look at me so deadpan when you say that. I'm a little disarmed by it. I don't know how I feel. Don't feel.
So is your answer your own future then? Are
I
you
don't
the
know.
only one?
I mean,
Everybody
probably-
else says friends.
I'd probably be like looking into my own future, and I'd just be like, "Okay, cool," and then I'll just move on with my life. If it was like something important, I would try to remember it. No. You want to pick?
Yeah, what if I want to pick one?
We'll rock, paper, scissors for it.
No, I can just take the book from you.
Like, I can't believe that. That's so rude, bro.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is kind of weird, but like, would you rather ride a train to work every day, or travel in a hot air balloon to work every day? I would definitely do a train. I am not going up in a hot air balloon.
Yeah, you're a little too spooked by heights there, buddy.
Tower of Babel, man. I'm not going up. I don't like it.
I'm not going up.
I don't like it.
I don't know. I might actually do a hot air balloon, because then it's like, if I'm randomly late to work one day, it's just like, it lands where it lands.
But then you're not traveling with me because I'm on the train.
That's not very nice. I travel by myself to work all the time now.
Uh-huh. In this imaginary situation. My work is 2 blocks from my house, so I guess hot air balloon. Ooh. She would do a hot air balloon. Tori would do a train, keep her on the ground. That's me, girl. A balloon would feel so slow. Yeah. I feel like a balloon would take a long time.
But what if it's like an old rusty like steam engine that's just like push you?
Honestly, Tori,
It
same.
takes like a whole 10 minutes to actually get up to speed.
Cheryl says train too.
I'm like outnumbered too.
Yeah.
Michael, you gotta be on my side, man. At least with one of these. Eventually.
Why? Because he's a guy? He's the guy? So he just has to side with you? That's kind of sexist, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Do you want to do one more
I
before we
deal
sprint?
with I deal with enough sexism at work as it is.
You should have had these like all picked out beforehand and everything.
Well, you
I don't know
know,
which ones you were gonna do.
hey, I'm a professional. Okay?
A professional at what?
Picking would you rather's, all right? And you can't rush art.
I didn't know you could get like certified in that. Micah's given in to the sexism. He says he will try to listen for your answer first this time. Just so I can say the same thing.
Okay, well,
He has accepted the challenge.
You don't need to like lie. I don't want you lying. when you act
What
like
do you want from him then?
I want him to tell the truth that agrees with me. Yes.
Unless it's a kids train, like the kind they used to have in the mall, then I could do that. Oh yeah, those are so cute.
I can picture you riding one of those little kids trains. So
because I'm short, I get it. No.
Would you rather have a personal chef that cooks all your favorite meals, or a personal butler that manages your daily schedule?
That's hard because I like cooking, but I don't have much of a daily schedule.
Well,
would
that's
the
why you would
butler
need
do
the butler.
more than this?
Well, it theoretically would be butler,
like he would
like
clean.
he would also but he would also manage, just like how the chef would take care of the kitchen
because there's
with
not
you
much you can like
alongside
manage
of
at home when you have two crazy kids that run around and destroy it all the time. So if he'd go behind them and like clean it, I would take that.
Oh, okay.
You know, the butler that
And
follows
you'd
the
also-
kids and cleans.
and is also micromanaging your daily schedule too.
Again, what daily schedule?
That's the point. The butler would come in and would
But
help
I like
manage.
organizing my stuff, so he can just follow the kids.
No,
clean after them.
but he's
What would
organizing.
yours be?
He's organizing your daily
Okay,
schedule.
what would
though.
yours
Oh,
be?
Okay, I don't know, because I already have a favorite chef that cooks all my favorite meals. So it's tough. What?
So you're trying to say you wouldn't want meals?
Probably not. I mean, although I don't know, because it's like for me, being in the army, my schedule's kind of decided for me.
I know.
So that was tough. I mean, I would love, if I was not in the army, I would love a butler to help manage my schedule, like a secretary, so that way I'm always like productive and stuff.
But you are. And Micah says meals. Because men love food.
Like I said, I already have a favorite chef that cooks all my favorite meals.
Oh my goodness. Tori also wants someone to cook for her. Jamie loves cooking, goes to work, then comes home. So she lives a boring life. This is hard. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what schedule
You
this
could
butler
ask
would
the
do.
butler to throw in like random fun things in your schedule and like block out. Like, hey, the butler would be like, "Madam, I took the time to carve out a reading sprint this evening for your schedule." Like,
why are all butlers like British?
Because butler, hello. Like,
Okay. Cheryl says
What?
a chef.
Okay.
She likes planning and is pretty organized, but I would love to have a chef so I didn't have to worry about that. And Jamie's husband said a butler.
yes.
I guess not all men want the food.
See,
Micah says I don't want someone else scheduling my time.
I think the main reason that I would want someone else scheduling my time is because I don't like the people who are already scheduling all my time. And they don't do a good job of it.
That make you want to do it yourself,
but
not give it to some random British butler?
But instead of some nebulous network of people who don't care about you above you, it's a butler who you're literally like paying to make your schedule for you.
Yeah, but you're making a broad assumption that like this British butler is just going to be the greatest guy ever. And you've never met a butler before.
Have you ever met a chef?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I know a couple of chefs.
Who?
Well, one of my dad's friends up in Maine is a chef at like the fanciest restaurant up there that he grew up with.
Most suspicious. I can
Ask
say that
anybody
too.
in my family.
You say that too. Be like,
You
my
can't
grandma's cousin's aunt, which would just be her sister.
Oh my god, Joshua. You don't know what you're saying. Oh my goodness, I never took this banner off. Wow. That's just been, I'm sorry guys. I'm here today. Jamie says actually get me an Alfred. See, Alfred's cool. Alfred's
What kind of butler do you think I freaking have in mind? I'm thinking of butler, like.
I still would think that you'd want to schedule your own time.
Maybe.
But then I would get tired. The owner would have tainted you that
But maybe I would get tired of all the time I'd be spending scheduling my time.
Yeah, Josh, you scheduling your time means I would be scheduling your time. Okay? Because
oh my god.
That's what I do.
Okay.
All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do another sprint. We'll go till 45. Yeah, is that right? 45. And we will see you guys then. All right, it was 20 minutes. Let us know how y'all did during that sprint. I believe I read 14 pages of Jurassic Park. Josh is counting his currently.
Five.
How much? 25?
Yeah.
And Dark Matter. It's a
Yeah.
pretty quick and fast one to do.
Yeah, this one is interesting.
I don't know. Izzy or Blaze, hi, welcome in. Thank you. You read a chapter in the Bible and a chapter in Breach of Honor.
Wow.
Where are you reading in the Bible right now, Jamie? I know she doubled up. I was going to double up that time, but then the chapter I started reading in Jurassic Park was really long. I'm still not even done with it. I've got like 6.5 pages left. She is reading in Jeremiah. Nice.
Jeremiah.
Hi, Whitney. How are you doing tonight? Are you reading? Are you trying to get Grace down still?
I didn't say stop. So very nice.
You have to start looking for one. Because it takes you a while. So we have 6 people on now. Yay. Whitney is reading The Strangers by Margaret Peterson Haddix. I don't think I've heard of that before. I hope it turns out being good for you. I hate that you had so many DNFs last month. That's always really hard.
Can't relate.
No.
I finished all my books. Actually, no, that's not true.
I was about to say. I was like,
I did not finish American Gods.
Yeah.
And,
oh, there was another book. I can't remember it now.
It'll come to me.
Hmm.
That's actually the title. It'll come to me.
Did you find one?
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Go ahead and give us another. Would you rather
be a snail or a beetle?
Really?
Well, would you rather?
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Is that like the one? That's
Yes.
a dumb one.
It's one I picked. So.
Well, then I'm not going to let you pick them anymore.
Well, that's not how this works. I have the book.
I don't like that question. I'm not going to answer it. I would rather be neither. It's not even something cool, Josh. It's like 2 insects.
Yeah, insects are cool though. What?
It's a middle grade. I like it so far. And yes, last month can just stay there. Surprised. I'm glad it didn't put you on a slump because yeah, that definitely would have with that many DNFs. Like goodness for me. Yeah, see, Jamie doesn't want to answer either.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry.
Okay, here's a difficult one. This one's actually probably gonna be really hard.
Okay.
Would you rather always have hiccups or always feel like you need to sneeze but can't?
Again, I would rather not do either of these
Oh my gosh,
things.
Katri.
Why do you pick ones that like people don't want to answer?
Because that's the whole point. Is some of them you don't want to answer.
But we want fun ones that are nice.
Oh my.
That's just like hiccups or always needing to sneeze. You said.
always feeling like you need to sneeze but can't.
Or hiccups that don't stop.
Yeah, or always have hiccups.
Goodness, I don't know. Hiccups like really hurt my chest, so I would probably pick feeling like I need to sneeze.
Okay. All right.
What would you do?
That's a tough one. Because, like, I get really bad hiccups.
Yeah, I'm gonna say when I get them, like they really like cause like chest pains for me. So.
I'm like, what are you talking? And I get annoyed by them so easily.
Yeah, you do. Whitney says hiccups though, and Jamie also says hiccups. Whitney says she picks hiccups because she feels like she can't see when she has
you're always like,
sneeze.
You're always like that. Yeah.
I can't see anyway, so.
Oh no.
I guess I would do the sneezing.
I don't know. That'd be a tough one.
Did you find another one?
Let's see.
Jamie says she's dealing with allergies, so she has the sneeze feeling right now, and it's annoying. So she's like, make this go away. I'd rather have something else.
Oh, here we go. Here's a fun one. Ready?
Okay.
Would you rather be able to shapeshift into any animal or mind control animals? Like, be able to, like, telekinetic, like...
That's a hard one.
Telepathically talk to them.
That's a hard one. Shapeshift into any animal?
Into any animal.
Talk to any animal.
I'd be able to talk to any animal. Like Dr. Dolittle or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the talking to any animal would have a lot of advantages, but also like being any animal would have a lot of advantages.
You would be like living in a Disney princess movie every day, though. Like birds be putting on your clothes.
I feel like I'd probably want to talk to them, even though there's some animals I really like would be really cool
to be.
Yeah, to like just like turn into and
Could
stuff.
Like, would you want to be a gator just so that way you could actually like pounce? You know how they like stalk from the water? Like, would you want to do that? Like just once, like just to see?
Maybe.
Just have the water. Have the
animal. I thought of like a tiger or something, or like you could turn into like an eagle to fly somewhere. You know, like
eagle. Oh,
but I would probably.
But a hot air balloon is too scary.
Well, then I would be a bird in its natural element that God designed.
So. Oh, right. My bad.
But I would talk to animals. I think I would like talk to them. You're torturing me, basically, Micah. Yeah. Honestly, like, why do we have to pick? Micah would talk to them. Wait, what did you say?
I hadn't answered.
You hadn't said?
I mean, I don't know, because it's like, I don't know. I shouldn't assume that talking to them would automatically mean they would always be friendly to me, but it would be kind of neat to be able to talk to an animal.
I mean, like they're not all trying to. Cheryl also says mind control. They're not like all trying to kill Dr. Dolittle or anything.
Well, that's actually a good point. You mind control the animals.
Is that what it says? Mind control?
You can.
Okay, so
influence them.
You're influencing them. So that's even better.
Yeah.
What if you turn into an animal? Could you understand animal talk?
I would imagine you would understand.
You'd understand that animal talk, probably.
Animals.
So I guess that's yeah.
But it would be like limited, and you couldn't influence it like a mind control.
That's true. Whitney says, talk to them, so then I could talk to my dog every day and finally know what he's thinking.
And you could mind control him to stop
Where's
misbehaving.
our dog?
And the pen over there.
Oh, okay. I was like, please tell me we didn't leave her outside.
Okay, here's one last one, and then you can maybe pick one. I don't know, sprint again or something. Would you rather be able to stop time for 5 minutes, or rewind time for 2 minutes? All my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans, they be knowing what this is.
I think I would stop time, because rewinding time and like, you know, the whole like going back or messing with like the past or the future or whatnot, there's so many things that's like how horrible that can turn out. So I feel like I would just stop time, you know?
Okay. Are you picking that also because you could influence time for longer though? Or is it just mainly because you could just hit the pause button?
Yeah, I could just hit the pause button. Daughters are screaming.
Yeah,
I could
let me
pause
say.
for 5 minutes and go and read and then come back and feel better.
And you leave your kid stuck in time for 5 minutes?
I'm not doing anything if I pause time.
Could you imagine how freaked out they would be if it's like one instant you're there and then the next instant you're at your chair reading the book? That'd be so freaky.
But like I would be back by the time it unpaused, is what I'm saying.
You would have an awareness of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you had that capability, you'd probably like bring a stopwatch or something.
And
like,
go.
Boom. Jamie says that she would rewind time so she could avoid certain awkward situations.
Yeah, you know when you
That's
go
true.
into the movie theater and you hand your ticket to the guy and then he hands the ticket back after like ripping it and he's like, enjoy your movie, and then you go, thanks, you too. Like, rewind time for that. Hello.
I don't even think that guy noticed that you said that.
Yeah, well, I noticed. That's the point. That's what Jamie's saying. Like,
I know.
Any awkward situation. You know, some of those like small talk conversations that are just pain and they're like so short because they're so awkward, and you just walk away from them. Yeah, just rewind time so you could just.
I'm just trying to think of like an awkward moment for me that I would want to rewind time. How was that an awkward moment?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just messing with you.
You might have had some awkward moments on your end when.
Yeah.
But I don't remember any.
Yeah. Like that one time you almost killed me in a Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
When I blew the straw wrapper at you.
Oh, and Tyson held me back.
Yeah.
You shouldn't blow straw wrappers in people's faces.
But at the same time, that would be so cool to like stop time. Because like when I picture stop time too, I think of in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, one of like the main villains has the ability to stop time, and he could just pummel on you, beat you up, and like do whatever he wants to you.
I was like,
and then he could just start time.
I was
again.
more so thinking of
so cool.
Edmund in Narnia when he's just drawing on all the statues.
And the lion.
I was that lion, and I got drawn on every night. And I just think it would be funny if I stopped time and I went back and I was like, "Hi, Brian, who played Edmund in our production," and just drew.
I'm gonna draw on you.
Just drew on him. I don't know. That would just be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to find him first and then stop time.
And like also think of what you could do to a guy in like 5 minutes of stop time. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, like I feel like I would be like doing like Quicksilver stuff.
Oh yeah, and like
practically, because I mean he practically, he's
and,
going like so fast that it's practically stop time. So
yeah.
I feel like I'd have more fun with that personally. I just can't think of an embarrassing moment at this moment.
Yeah.
Embarrassing moment. But you would pick rewind or stop time?
Yeah.
You don't know? You're taking too long to answer, Josh. Micah agrees that you would also rewind, use it as an undo button.
I mean, that's
That's tempting.
That's tempting.
What would you undo?
What would I undo?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
What would you have undone if you could have?
Well, like I said, I would undo the straw wrapper.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For sure. The the one time I said you too to the guy at the movie theater.
A lot of bad pickup lines you used on me too.
The bad pickup lines. I would have like rewinded on myself.
Oh my gosh, what was that Harry Potter one?
Hey, babe, are you a Gryffindor? And if I Slytherin? Yeah, see that one I would definitely undo because that was terrible.
But you just did it.
You asked.
You just did it again. Wish I could stay and read, but I really need to be packing for a weekend trip. You guys enjoy your reading and have a good night. Oh, well, I hope you have a good time on your weekend trip. Thanks for stopping in, Whitney. If you accidentally told a secret, could you use the rewind?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. As long as like the secret's not more than 2 minutes long to share.
Oh yeah, because you can only rewind.
Yeah, you
2
only
minutes
rewind
worth.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could stop time for 5 minutes and then just use those 5 minutes to just get a head start away from the situation. Skedaddle.
I was never here.
Goodbye.
You can't prove it.
I was never over here.
Oh my goodness.
You want to pick one?
Okay. No, just do one more.
Okay.
And then we'll sprint again.
Okay.
Brittany. I was thinking like accidental told someone the gift they were getting. That it can be hard to hold that in sometimes when you're so excited about it.
Yeah. Okay, here's kind of a challenging one. Would you rather live in the same city for the rest of your life or have to move to a new location every 4 months?
I mean, like, does it have to be like a city?
Well, I would imagine they have, like, it's probably city in view and in mind.
Because, like, the city of Bluefield is like a small town. So, like, that's why I asked. Like, there are places that are city of, but they're really small towns.
Right, yeah.
And have a bunch of rural
it would
areas.
be, you could pick like as long as it's got a zip code, then yeah, like.
Okay, well then I would pick like a rural
Like
place in a city for the rest of my life. Never move.
For fun fact and for reference, Katri grew up in Bluefield, Virginia / West Virginia. So like she loved that place growing up. And I don't blame her. It's very, very pretty and very nice. You know, it's just a shame there's not like a great place to like provide for a family job wise, unless you like.
That's a little bit harder job wise. 4 months, that's crazy. I guess same house, unless I'm traveling around the world, staying at different places for 4 months, and I can repeat if I like somewhere.
I mean, I guess that'd be the only condition, and you could kind of be clever with it and just be like, well, I want to be in Bluefield, Virginia. I want to be in Bluefield, West Virginia. I want to be in Bluefield, Virginia. I want to be in Bluefield, West Virginia.
How is that good? In the same city, I have to move to a new location it just says have to move to a new location every 4 months. So you could totally just be traveling to different countries for every 4 months,
Cheryl. You'd also have to deal with constant moving.
Yeah, you'd have to do it every 4 months, but you could just be traveling.
Literally living out of a suitcase.
Practically. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
Jamie would stay in the same. I know you would stay on the same. You wouldn't travel every 4 months.
Yeah. Okay.
Micah, are you still here? What would you do?
I think we lost Micah. We're lost. He went bye-bye.
You weren't agreeing with him enough.
Very disappointed. You've disappointed me for the last time. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do to help. When you disrespect the family, there's a price that must be paid.
Have you even seen that movie?
No. You know where I get that?
I didn't think so.
You know where I get that impression from? Zootopia. That one
What?
part.
Oh my
that one part with
gosh.
the tiny little thing. I don't even know what they're called. And they,
The little moles?
something like that.
Is that what they are, moles?
You
Or are
come
they
to
like
me on the name of my daughter is to be. And you're like, why is this so funny?
oh my goodness.
Oh, goodness.
That's crazy. Cheryl said then she would probably travel every 4 months then if she could
Okay.
pick exotic places and stuff. Go all around the world. This is hard. I'd want to change location, but 4 months is too little of an amount of time. Yeah, that is
For sure.
really.
I mean, that's
really
all.
tight.
That's not a lot of time even for me. I mean, like
Yeah.
I moved like every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Not 4 months. Like,
although that once was like awful because you were like home, and then you were gone for like 3 months, and then you were like home, and then we moved like a month later, and then you were home for like a month, and then you moved again.
Where are you
From Georgia to your AIT, back to Georgia to Bluefield to
Oh,
Korea.
yeah, no,
Like
yeah,
that was
fun.
like 7-8 months of like 5-6 different like back and forth locations. Was like insane for you.
Yeah.
So
Okay. You want to do one more and then sprint, or you want to like
sure, do
sprint
one
first?
more.
Okay, because I got a fun one.
Okay.
Would you rather own a monster truck or a chariot with a horse team?
A monster truck.
A monster truck, or like a chariot
with a horse.
with a horse. I mean, it could be
horse and carriage.
It has like a picture of like Cinderella's carriage, but I also
like
picture
little pictures in here.
I also picture like just a regular stagecoach or literally just a like ancient chariot, like whatever.
You could do different varieties. I would be a horse every day.
I would probably do a stagecoach like old Western style. You would be like sitting shotgun next to me, blowing outlaws away with your shotgun. That'd be really cool. Probably a little attractive too.
Why do I have to do the shooting?
You want to do the driving?
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll do the shooting then.
I'll do the driving if it involves a horse.
You'd still be pretty attractive driving them horses.
Oh my goodness,
I'm gonna have weird dreams tonight. Between the olipop and these conversations.
Oh my goodness. I don't really dream at all, so I can't say the same.
Yeah, you're adorable. You just
Does anybody else not really like ever dream hardly at all?
Yeah.
Well, if I could control the minds of the animals, I'd need a chariot. That's so true.
That makes
so
sense.
true.
Yeah.
My goodness, that makes me think of the because we just watched A Night at the Museums again. That makes me think of the special horses that only stopped at like the one word, you know?
They're mining horses.
Yeah.
They only stop at Dakota, and then they stop, and then Dick Van Dyke goes flying.
I don't know how Dick Van Dyke. I mean, obviously it's not Dick Van Dyke, but man, that man is still like spry for his age.
He still got it, man.
I know.
Got it.
I do a coach like in the Count of Monte Cristo. Nice. Nice.
Like,
I'm assuming you're talking about probably like a movie version of it, which I haven't seen any movie versions of it. And if so, please recommend me.
For sure.
Because I think there's more than one, isn't there?
Oh.
I feel like there's more than one. I love the book though.
I haven't read the book.
I know you need to get on that, but it's like a lot of pages.
I am a lot of pages.
You're not a book.
I'm an open book. You can read me anytime.
Where did you get that one from?
I don't know.
That sounds familiar, but like,
these ideas just pop into my head, you know?
Oh, is that
the guy from The Passion of the Christ?
I feel like that is In Person of Interest. I didn't know he was in a Count of Monte Cristo movie. I think that's him. Jim Gibbons. I'm sure Micah can confirm if that's him or not. But I'm pretty sure that's his name. I know it's Jim. I know that's his first name, but I think that's his last name. He was also in that newer Sound of Freedom movie. Remember?
That one too.
We still need to watch. Yes, same guy. Awesome. That makes me all the more excited to watch that. Cool. Then we have to watch that. I've got to find that somewhere because he's a really good actor. I like him a lot. Yeah. All right. I think we are going to go ahead and do another sprint. So we will go till 8:30. Jamie said I looked on IMDb and recently just made a new Did they really? A new one this year? Wow. I don't hear about things, guys. I live under a rock, so if there's like news going on, I probably haven't heard it.
Petrie, you don't live under a rock. You live under a roof.
Well, might as well be a rock because I don't,
Are you
I
saying
don't know anything.
provide for you?
I did not say that. Okay, we're sprinting.
Good job.
Okay, that was about 20 minutes again. How did y'all do? I finished the chapter I was reading in this. I think it was about 6.5, 7 pages. And then I read the second chapter in this book, Revolution Among Missions. And Josh is still reading.
Yeah, I only read like 2 or 3 pages because Bella,
Yeah, you
my
have
dog,
to
made
take the
me
dog
take it
out. So that's okay. Let's see. Jamie read 11 pages. Very nice. Put it down, Joshua.
No.
Give me your book then. Just looking.
Bella, I will eat you. You want to be eaten?
She'll read about 6 pages. She had to do some things first. That's
You
okay.
want to be eaten?
Being productive either way.
You will be eaten. I will eat you. Love me, mother. Mother, please love me.
That one's so weird.
You should ask that.
It's so weird. Oh my goodness. Okay, this would you rather is, would you rather never have to sleep, like your body, I guess, just doesn't need sleep to function, or never have to use the bathroom? I don't know how either of those things would logistically ever work, but like that's just such a weird question.
Yeah, I mean, I guess somehow you'd have to like, I don't know.
I feel like I like sleeping though.
I like sleeping.
You know, it's nice. It's nice to sleep. You feel refreshed. So like, but then on the other hand, if you never had to sleep, would you never be tired? Would you never get like...
Well, that would be the assumption, yeah.
Yeah. Lucy says she's almost done with work and she'll join if we're still sprinting. Oh, yay. We might be. I was thinking of doing 1 or 2 more sprints here. So, this one doesn't have work tomorrow. Yay.
You don't know whether you'll have work tomorrow or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Never have to sleep. I would get so much done.
But see, like, you could also
That's like true, but I just feel like...
Never have to go.
Yeah, if I never had to go to the bathroom, then like, I don't know. I like dealt with on and off digestive problems, so I'm like sitting here like I would no longer have those, and I wouldn't have to stop in the middle of stuff to like go to the bathroom constantly or anything too, because I've had 3 children, so I need to pee all the time. I always need to pee. Cheryl says she would never have to sleep. Micah is with me, though. He said he'd choose not to have to use the bathroom. I'm glad somebody else thinks so. What do you think, Josh? What are you doing? I don't want you to spray that near me. Yeah.
I would probably want to do it I don't know, because sleep, you get so much more done, but it also would probably end up feeling so weird and unnatural at some point, you know? Because you would just, everything else would be asleep all around you.
I know, I feel like it would be kind of tiring. At least with the bathroom, it's I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't be missing out as much. It would still be weird, but Jamie says, my husband says he loves sleep, so he would choose not use the bathroom. Yeah, see, I feel like it's nice to sleep. This one's funny, and I feel like these are so starkly different, and I feel like everybody's going to say one, but I'm still going to ask it anyway. Would you rather be a doctor that saves lives every single day, or be a famous politician? And tell me your whys.
That is.
Isn't that just an interesting one? I'm I don't even know how those are on the same level. But
all you do as a doctor is good. As a
I know, because it literally says that saves lives every day, which means like you would be saving at least one life every single day.
At least one.
If you chose a doctor. But a famous politician is just a famous politician.
Yeah, right?
So I'm like, yeah, you could technically do a lot of good as a politician, I guess, but it doesn't like specify anything. But I also just don't know if I'd want to be a doctor. I mean, they hardly get to sleep.
Yeah. They hardly get to. Katrie, they're saving lives.
They should sleep because that's how they kill people, by not sleeping.
Gracious. I sprayed myself.
That's why I didn't want you to do that near me. Cheryl says a doctor. First, you're saving lives, but second, I would hate to be famous and or a politician. Jamie, a doctor, hands down. Micah, how could you not choose saving lives every day with a laughing face? I don't know, Micah. Is that what you're choosing? Or are you just, Josh, would you choose saving lives every day? Or
I mean, yeah. As cool as Christians, we have the potential to save lives every day.
Yes, we do. I guess I would probably be like a doctor who specialized in like babies or something.
So you'd be the one girl from Grey's Anatomy. But not, like nicer.
Not
and
her
not
exactly.
Or no, are you thinking... No.
You are conflating characters right now.
I was thinking about someone else. I'm sorry. The prenatal one.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know. Yeah.
I was thinking of the pediatrician one. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be good at doing that, like with the microscope thing, though.
Sure, yeah.
Like when they're in the womb, does that make sense? I feel like I wouldn't be good at that.
Well, the idea is that you would clearly be good enough at it that you would be saving at least one life every day. Like,
I don't know. Wait, ask that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of hair here, dude. You might need a bath.
Cheryl said, unless you could be a politician that is famous for actually solving all the world's problems. See, there is a way. There is a way you could morally pick politicians. Cheryl found it. She found the loophole.
Hey, am I famous for actually being helpful?
Right?
I guess that'd be the only way I would probably pick it too.
Yeah, Jamie says, being a famous politician is not a good thing because I feel like that's a popularity contest, so it's like high school mean girls. Oh no.
Yeah, homecoming. Honestly, so many people.
Honestly, that's pretty much our election right now, right? That's what everybody treats it like.
It's like voting for the homecoming thing, and I'm like, it's a little more
serious
than that.
It'd be nice to just hear somebody talk about policies instead of they're mean.
This guy said this and that girl said that.
They said this and they said that and they're mean and wrong. They look weird and
why are you racist?
We're all still in high school apparently. But
yeah, no one ever left.
This is such a weird question. Would you rather be stranded on an island full of cheese or stranded on an island full of bacon?
Oh, easy bacon every day.
I don't know, man. I like my cheese. This is really hard for me.
I wouldn't live for very long, but I'd be daggone so happy. I'd die of like cholesterol intake.
Oh my goodness.
I'd be so happy.
I feel like I'd probably go with cheese. I like cheese a lot.
Chewy bacon, crispy bacon I could wrap in.
Well, see, if you picked bacon and I picked cheese, then we could just like go see each other at each other's islands and, like flip-flop off. Jamie says, bacon hands down. Hubby said cheese. Oh, they're flip-flop from us. Nice. Let's see, they can do the same thing. They can kind of like swap and have, a little bit of each other's.
Very true.
You picked an interesting time to just decide to brush the dog.
Well, I'm like sitting there and I'm like looking at her and I'm like, you look so shaggy, dude.
I don't think I would want to eat either of those as the only things.
Well, obviously, yeah, at that point,
You
you're not
don't-
really thinking about your nutritional intake being stranded on an island.
Yeah.
You're not really counting your macros at that point. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Cheryl also says you sounded like Samwise describing potatoes. That's like a wonderful compliment.
Thanks. Or
I think that's a wonderful
Or like
compliment.
Bubba from Forrest Gump. He's like describing all the different ways to whatever the shrimp.
Oh my goodness. They sound a little bit different though, Joshua.
Boil the bacon, fry the bacon, bake the bacon, grill the bacon, broil the bacon.
Oh my
sizzle the
goodness.
bacon, wrap the bacon in bacon. Make a bacon sandwich. No.
All right. Another one is, would you rather be able to copy any dance move after seeing it once, or be able to imitate any voice after hearing it once?
Oh my gosh.
So it would basically be like you hear or see, like you'd be able to do any type of dance move perfectly, or you'd be able to like copy. I guess that would like mean accents or whatever.
I can make a whole other dog from all that.
Why did you spray more? Now that's all I'm smelling.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm gonna start choking from that smell. Goodness, Josh. I'm okay, guys. Josh is trying to smoke me out of here, Josh. Goodness.
She looked a lot better for sure. But goodness.
You're killing me, Josh.
Sorry.
Jamie would do the voice. She would imitate any voice after hearing it. The voice seems like it would come in a lot handier. Yeah, that's true. Because I kind of like think of like spy movies and like, like voice activated stuff. And you could just, if you heard somebody, you can get in anywhere. Espionage and intrigue versus dance-offs. Basically.
It's like you remember you remember like
You're
Guardians.
killing me.
I'm sorry. You remember Guardians
Why
of the
you did
Galaxy?
that?
with the dance off of it?
Oh my gosh. That's like embarrassing.
What? One of the prompts?
No, that Guardians of the Galaxy dance off.
You didn't like that?
I don't know. I can't even remember much of it, but it's kind of embarrassing. Kind of cringe.
I know you don't like Chris Pratt that much.
Who said that? Oh my gosh. I'm like, you guys went to Spies, and here I am thinking I could finally sing not off key. Oh, Jamie. Yeah, our minds just like hopped way out of like normal. Micah says, I should choose to copy any dance move perfectly because it's the only way I could ever dance.
Oh.
Micah needs some dance lessons.
Well, don't come to me.
I'm sorry. I'm like trying to get this stuff that he sprayed all over the place to choke me to death.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know why you would do that. But then I would have to dance. So I'd pick voice.
But then you'd have to speak.
Oh my goodness, Micah. Are you like
That's it.
scared?
Yeah. Nope.
Dancing is so much fun, though. I don't know what I would pick because, like, the spy thing is very intriguing, but I like to dance.
No, let me put
And
on
it'd be
your nose.
nice to just be able to do any type of dance, just like that.
Stay.
So,
Stay.
I don't know.
Stay. Get it.
Some of these are so weird.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This one is funny. Okay. Would you rather have your parents become your age or you become your parents' age?
No, you stay over there though.
I don't even know, man.
Um,
I don't even know. I would not want to see your parents our age. I'm just gonna say that. I don't want to see it.
I
I feel like this is gonna taste funky. Cause
I hope it doesn't taste funky. It doesn't taste that way, does it?
I can't tell. All I
literally
can
the exact
smell
same.
is that stuff
I'm sorry.
that you just sprayed everywhere, trying to choke me to death.
Not trying to choke you with that.
My husband is abusing me.
No, stop.
Everyone.
Stop it.
I don't even know. Yeah, I would not want your parents.
I think it would be
I would
kind
not
of
want your
neat to
parents to
become
that
your
age.
parents' age. You know,
Be the grandparent.
be like Mimi and Papa. You know.
You know, your parents are younger than mine. Do you want to be older?
I wouldn't mind being older. I want to be like that old man that's like still like totally jacked, so you don't mess with him, even though he's like clearly old. You know what I mean?
Jamie would rather her parents become her age because she doesn't want to be 60 yet. Could be my phrase.
That's fair.
I'd rather have my parents be my age. I'd want them to be my age.
So many people want them to just be, yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'd be fine with like mine
Well,
being my age, but I would not want your parents to be our age. They would be like so
well, like,
obnoxious. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they would be very overbearing for sure. I love my. Let me just preface this by saying I love my mom and I love my dad a lot. I do. I pray for them every night. But like, oh my goodness, my family was a lot growing up. They were a lot. That one's kind of weird.
This one. What on earth? Oh, that one's good. Okay. We'll do one more and then we'll probably sprint again. Would you rather have a lightsaber or have a cloak of invisibility?
Lightsaber, hello.
I know, I'm sitting here like lightsaber.
Dude, that's a done deal, man. Like, yeah, cloak of invisibility. Ooh, I put it on. You can't see me, huh? But like, bro, I could slice you in half.
You remember the cloak of invisibility and Harry
like,
Potter musical? Isn't part of him like sticking out of her or something?
Yeah. Like a answer.
And he does it. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking of so many things now.
God.
So many things. Sorry. Y'all haven't seen a Harry Potter musical on YouTube here.
Oh my gosh, she looks so much better.
I don't know why. I don't know what y'all are doing. I feel like somebody said they had seen it. Jamie says lightsaber hand down too. I feel like maybe Cheryl is going to say cloak of invisibility, but I feel like Micah would also say lightsaber. I don't know. We'll see if I'm right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Like, dude, a lightsaber, like, hello? Cut holes and things?
Yes, I was right. Cheryl said cloak of invisibility. Love to be able to be invisible. Spy tendencies again. Cheryl just wants to be a spy. Okay.
She grew up reading too many spy thrillers.
Yeah, she wants to be a spy. Is that a thing within Mormon families? Because your dad was like really into like those spy stuff, and he handed you down a ton.
You know,
is that just like a Mormon culture thing that you didn't realize was a Mormon culture thing?
Maybe it's because Mormons like spying on each other so much.
That is awful, Joshua.
It's a cult mentality.
Hubby said cloak because he could do secret squirrel stuff for the sheriffs.
Oh, does your husband work?
Secret squirrel stuff?
Does your husband work with the sheriff's department? Is that what you say?
But what does secret squirrel stuff mean? Like, what does that mean?
Like
does that mean he's going to be
stuff.
up in the? But it's
like,
squirrel.
He be up here just like walking into gang hideouts, being like, ooh,
to me,
ooh.
I feel like that's like some type of like world domination squirrel thing, or you're up in the trees spying on people. That's like where my mind goes. But Cheryl says you don't need a lightsaber to defend yourself if you can be invisible.
But if I am somehow rendered visible, I could picture no better way to defend myself than with a lightsaber. I'm just saying.
Okay, there actually are a lot of CIA that are Mormons. Oh my gosh. We're going down a rabbit hole, you guys. No.
I did not know that. I actually genuinely did not know that.
I would choose lightsaber, but I honestly think the cloak would be more useful. But would it though? I think it would just depend on your circumstances.
Your lifestyle. You need to chop a bunch of wood, you know. If you need to chop a tree down.
Oh my gosh, how
just
cool would that be?
Dude, that
To
would
chop
so
a
cool.
tree with a lightsaber?
That would
You know,
be
out of all the things that they like make and try to make fancy, like why have they not made a lightsaber yet? Why have they not, you know?
that someone has tried. Someone has actually made a functioning lightsaber.
Have they?
Yeah.
Why is it not mass
I mean-
produced?
It's like you have to wear a freaking battery on your back the size of like
Oh my gosh.
like a rucksack. Like
I'm just saying, some people be
It's
out here
huge.
making like the most idiotic, ridiculous things like electric cars when we could be making up lightsabers.
or the flying car of the future today.
Well, we never made flying cars like, you know, Back to the Future was hoping.
You know, someone
We
made
just
a car.
made dumber cars.
Yeah. Someone made a car that was powered by water. And then he was killed by the government, and his patents were seized by the federal government.
What?
You can look it up.
Conspiracy theory?
No.
No.
Oh,
Real story.
conspiracy theory. Like,
Oh, he's a deputy. Secret Squirrel
Oh, yeah.
stuff is his saying for doing lookout and other secret cop stuff. Never questioned it. I am just like thinking squirrel, and I'm thinking he's up in the trees.
I'm kind of
He's
picturing that
watching
too.
from the trees. The deputy.
Dispatch, this is Secret Squirrel.
Lookout, stay out. Oh gosh, that must be
Yeah, it would be steak.
be stressful on you. I can imagine having somebody in a. If you were
I
in a job
almost
like
became-
that,
I
I
almost
know.
became a
Like
deputy.
I was like,
When I was getting out of the military, in a very short notice, like span of time, that was something that ended up.
oh yeah. I was just telling my kids that story, Joshua.
See,
You guys
See?
are like the same mind sometimes. It's so funny.
telling you.
Ex-Mormons, you guys, like, the Mormons have so much more in common than they think they do culturally until they get out and then they're like, whoa.
And then I just be randomly.
You're learning
saying
new stuff all the time.
I know. Like,
It's so funny. So funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're
maybe I
gonna.
should try to be a cop on the outside.
No, don't do that. No. My heart couldn't take it.
Why can't your heart take me being military? Hang on, what?
I don't like you being military either. You don't like being military, but
What
the
would you
military
like-
doesn't do anything dangerous
What
anymore.
would you like me being then?
Postalman and a pastor.
You hear that? You heard it here first, folks.
They were wondering why someone hadn't figured out how to run a car on water.
They figured it out.
That is so crazy. Why
But
haven't they? If they
but the
stole it,
oil-
why haven't they done it yet?
But the
Money.
oil tycoons don't want
Money.
cars that run on water because what is that? What ends up happening? The oil tycoons lose out on all their freaking money.
Right. Because water is so much
Water
Easier
is
to get,
easier to access.
cheaper to.
Now, yeah, you'd end up running and burning through a lot of it,
I
but
was gonna
like,
say, wouldn't you like really like deplenish a lot of like the water sources?
but there's a lot
though?
more water than you think, especially since it wouldn't even have to be drinkable water. Maybe just I think he literally managed to use salt water. Like he literally managed to use some.
I
of those
still feel like
common
if you
kinds
think
of
about
water.
how many people drive and how many cars, like to be able to like actually replace it, like
I don't know.
I
I
still
mean,
feel like it would.
But
start
it's
to,
also worth
like-
pointing out too that water is a lot easier to drive around and deliver because it's not a like hazardous material that could just
Well, yeah,
on you. You know,
that's
like
true.
it'd be a lot cheaper and safer to move around because they literally have pipelines. You know. cities and stuff. So.
But then we'd like be selling water as a commodity.
We are.
I mean, we do that, but like, you know what I mean. It would be like a larger scale.
It's $2.97 a gallon.
And that's like,
if you want the good spring water for
I don't
your car,
know.
it's $4.97.
I don't know. There's like so many like things that
just-
could go wrong with
I
that.
could just picture that though, like
feel
you
like-
have the engine, right? And then you have the water tank, right? And it's just like the water coolers at like the office that just.
I always forget to take this thing off.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, Keisha.
We're going to sprint again. I'm just going to round up and we're going to go to 20. 9:20 my time. It's going to be later for y'all. I always forget who is in what zone, so.
I will show you a world with honor. Take.
Great, that was 20 minutes. How did everyone do? Got 16 pages done in Jurassic Park. Josh is apparently in an intense moment and still reading his book. I think I missed a few comments. Lucy is here. Hi, Lucy. You're reading Divergent. You're going to finish it tonight. You need to. And Tori's back. You're watching an Amish romance movie with your family. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Micah has to head out. Thank you for being here, Micah. Appreciate it. You have a good rest of your night. Tori's going to go grab some food. How many pages did you read?
Brother, I don't even know.
Jamie got 8 pages done.
Ugh.
Kind of ranting to my husband about some things that aren't adding up. That happens a lot with me and Josh. We like stop in the middle of our books a lot. Got to have some family time before bed. Have a good night. Okay, Cheryl. Good night. Thank you.
These people are crazy psychopaths. Is what's up?
In that book.
Oh my gosh. They are crazy psychopaths.
You didn't pay attention to where you left off that time?
Not even kind of.
No? Okay. Josh.
Well, you know.
What? You want to
Yeah.
this whole time?
Cool.
Good night, guys. Cheryl and Micah. I'm trying to remember where I was when I was looking at this. And Lucy read 18 pages, been coming in mid-sprint. That's pretty good, Lucy. How many more pages left of Divergent do you have if you're wanting to finish it up tonight? Lucy. He's working early tomorrow, so I should probably sign off and spend time with him before he goes to bed.
How dare you go
Right
spend
after
time
he
with
goes
your
to bed,
husband?
probably bed.
How dare
Totally
you?
understand. I'm debating about
So
doing
bad.
another sprint because I'm kind of getting tired. Faith content is great. Correct cop stuff sounds like some bad writing from a bad cop show. Oh goodness. That sounds interesting, Jamie. Well, more than 100 pages left. Okay. But that you've been getting through that like a lot quicker. Because if I remember correctly, you were getting like in between 20 and 30 pages every 20-minute sprint the other night. So yes, I'm glad you dropped in. Thank you, Lucy. Well, I think most people are heading out, and I'm getting kind of tired, so we might stop here. Did you want to do a dad joke to sign us off, Josh?
Let me think.
Bye, Lucy. Lucy, good night. Yes, thank you for being here, Jamie. Thank everybody for being here.
Well, you know, I don't really have much of a joke. Really, more of a cautionary tale. Because there was one time when I was a kid, I wasn't a very smart kid at all. I was No, there's one time I tried to eat a clock. And you know why it's a bad idea to try to eat a clock? Because it's really time consuming.
Oh my goodness, you're a goofball.
Thanks, I think.
Okay, well, with that, I think we will say goodbye and good night. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming and sprinting and reading with us. Yeah, it was bad.
That's
it was
the
bad,
point.
Jamie.
It's a dad joke.
But
Dad literally rhymes with bad.
Thank you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your night
You ready to be eaten,
and
Bella?
a good weekend.
I'm gonna eat
Bye,
you now.
guys.
Good night.